Hey loves, thank you for coming back to my channel. So this video is just to basically be informative of those who are looking for spaces. And I just want to kind of show you all what it looks like here in Kentucky. Some of these I have been looked at. This first one, or these first two or three, I think first two, I fell in love with, but they denied me, and I'll tell you why later. Okay, so this space and the space after this, I really fell in love with. This one was cool, but I really fell in love with the one I seen after this. And as you can see, the price was relatively cheap. And I was a little bit weary anyways because this was pretty far out from the city. It was only about 25 minutes from me, but on average it would take my customers 35 minutes, and I just didn't want to put them through that. But I was willing to take that risk, but they denied me because there was a full service salon downstairs, and they said she felt as though I would be competition. So I don't feel like that was really the case, but whatever, forget them. This space was cool, but the parking was so bad, and I just can't deal with bad parking. And this was downtown, so it was a combination of reasons why this wouldn't have worked. And I asked him, could I paint the walls pink? He was like, pink? And I'm like, yeah, it's purple. I don't want purple. He was like, I mean, but pink. And I'm like, you know what? Get me out of here. All right, this one and the one that's coming up after is all in the same building right next to each other. And let's just say this room is not worth $425, baby. And it was hot in there. And the parking, so crap. Like, people was parking in front of other people's cars. It was crazy. And then as you see those people right there, I guess they're the owners or something, but they was very much giving me cartel vibes. The guy right there that was showing me the space didn't have on a mask. I just realized that. But he said something about they be shipping stuff from Guatemala. It was just giving me cartel vibes. I did see potential in this space, though, change the floors and stuff. But that parking, it was like literally terrible. And again, they was giving me cartel vibes. So I don't know if they have stuff in the walls, smuggling stuff. I just didn't want to be a part of that. In this building, same building from the guy who denied me because of the lady salon. And I didn't apply and they like denied my application or anything. He just said, yeah, I spoke with the lady who owned, first of all, hers was a storefront. This is like in the cut, like inside the building. And he was like, yeah, I spoke to the lady who owns the salon downstairs, and she just doesn't feel comfortable with somebody else being in here doing beauty stuff. This space was cool. They said they had the ability to build a wall, build another room in here if I wanted, change the walls and the floor. It just didn't do it for me, honestly. In this space, right next door to it, same case, but it just wasn't doing it for me. I don't want a space like this without a window. It just was too gloomy. They had some really nice ones in this complex thing, but he had just sold them, so I was like really sad. I'm like, these are not speaking to me. So yeah, these were a bust. Oh my gosh, y'all, this was the one. This spoke to me. I had so many ideas for this building. Like my sister who does nails, I would have gave her a room. My sister plans on doing yoni steam. We gave her room for that. And this big old room, wait till we get to the big room. This here, I could have did my products on this end, waxing and facials on this end. and it was humongous. And I was just like, oh my God, this is perfect. Look at the windows. You get like a little view, just like, natural light. I loved it so much. But they had an HOA that didn't allow for a lot of beauty services I provided, so it just didn't work out. This building was in the same like complex as the last, and I just so happened to be passing it up, called the owner. He said the key was outside it, so I went and looked at it. But as you can see, it has carpet, and that just isn't going to work for what I want to do. And I just know it would be too pricey to lift it up and put hardwood or whatever I want in it. So this was a really nice space. It just wouldn't have worked for me being an esthetician. All right, so these next two rooms are this girl, we had worked out of the same space, and she branched out on her own, and she gave me this opportunity to rent a room. So it'll be this room or the other room, and I'll tell you what I decided to come up with after you all see the rest. All right, so this space is literally the room right next door. I was so excited to move into this space, but I'm not anymore. So what I decided to do is go with the room right before this, just because it was just heavy on my mind. After the one that was the 3 or the 4 rooms, the really huge room that was $1,000 a month. After that one didn't fall through with the HOA, and the HOA guy, he was like, you can't do facials, you can't do nails, you can't do hair, can't do anything. And I don't even know how I was able to do waxing in there. But he also said I wouldn't be able to sell my products or manufacture my products in there. And it was just so many restrictions, and I was devastated because that space was perfect, perfect to grow into. And so again, this space that the girl had is literally all in the same complex. So I just decided I'm just going to take that leap of faith and move in with her. And then once I build up my clientele, save up money, then I'll get my own building. So the thing about renting a room from her is no commitment. All the other buildings, they either wanted a year or 3-year commitment. So this was just the best decision for me. It's a bigger space from where I'm at, and that was important. And my skincare business is going out of control. So the most important thing was, am I going to be able to do both in a space? And I feel like in her room that she's offering, I'll be able to do both and grow, and then hopefully get a building in that same area, so it's an easy transition for my clients. So I sat down and thought about it day and night, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm excited to show you all how I decorate it. And in my mind, I want to do so many things, but I'm not. I'm going to take what I have and put it in there and build, because I keep spending so much money to where I'm not making any money in my business, and I don't recommend that. Start out small. I'm just always thinking it has to be perfect, and I have to stop that. So it's going to be some mismatched furniture colors in there. The floor, it's like that flat carpet. I want to put like faux like marble flooring on top of it. I seen a girl do it on YouTube, but I'm like, I'm gonna wait on that because that's pricey, and you don't need that to wax. So just stay with me on my journey. I'll show you all as I buy stuff for my room and stuff, and I'm super, super excited. So just stay tuned on my journey. Let me know any thoughts or comments that you have about my decision, or which building did you like out of all of them. And then also give me some ideas of what y'all want to see next. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.